How's it going, MS? I'm Kayla and I'm bringing your world of work. Yesterday was Space Day, and some of you might want to do something that involves outer space for your job. Well, you can be an astronomer. To become an astronomer, you need a master's degree, a doctoral degree, and postdoctoral training. Some abilities that you may need is mathematical thinking, deductive reasoning, inductive reasoning, and oral comprehension. Some activities an astronomer does is interacting with technology, analyzing data, and processing information. Skills that are required are mathematics, science, reading comprehension, critical thinking, and active learning. Astronomers make $105,680 annual. Doesn't that sound like an amazing job? It may be even out of this world. Well, I'm gonna take off now. Have a great day, MMS. Bye.
Hey MS, Ian here, and today I got your weekender because Diego took sports, so that's just great. But anyways, let's just talk about it. Just in case you live under a rock and you don't know, Avengers Endgame came out last Friday. So, if you haven't done that, you should go do that. If you haven't seen the other movies, you just don't get to watch it. If you do watch it, don't spoil Endgame, because then I guarantee, aside from going to the movies on the weekend, you can also just relax at home or go to the park and spend time with your family. No, yeah, anyways, bye!
What's up, mess? It's Diego back here again with your sports. Since track just started, there's a track meet this week at Greenfield Middle School. If you're actually fast and went to a track meet at Granite, then you can sign up, but make sure to go to practice so you can go to the other schools. Major League Baseball is also going on with tons of games for you to watch, such as the Twins at Yankees, Giants at Reds, Dodgers at Padres, followed by many other games too. Well, that's all from me, MS. Bye.
Hey MS, it's Olivia Sappy here with your IB Word of the Month. This month, the IB word is risk taker. For example, if you are afraid of heights and you go skydiving, you're being a risk taker because to go skydiving, you have to be high up in the sky. An example of being a risk taker at school is if you don't like swimming. When we swim here, what you could do is never bring your suit and just don't swim. But to be a risk taker, you would bring your suit every day and try hard to swim and get better. Well, that's all from me, MS. Bye!
Hey MS, it's Samara back with school news. First things first, if you're coming back to Montgomery, don't forget to re-enroll. You should get ready for state testing because on the 22nd and 23rd, we're going to be doing our ELA test. Then the 8th graders have science testing on the 29th. And Mr. Chen is doing a special 7th grade Take Action project, and there's still one project still going out. They're going to be having a movie going on during lunch, and there's going to be pizza, snacks, drinks, cookies, and it's going to cost $4 on May 8th, 9th, and 10th in Mr. Chen's room. To buy a ticket, some people will be going to your homeroom classes asking if anybody has money. Well, that's all from me, MMS. Bye!
Good morning, Montgomery. My name is Jordan. Today I'm going to be talking about something very important going on around the world. Now, as we all know, the world today is very different than the way it was when humans first evolved. For example, there's much more pollution in the air, and there's tons of trash and plastic in oceans, lakes, and rivers, and on the land. Humans are the most intelligent species on Earth, and it is our job to determine the state that we put our Earth in. As of right now, it's very endangered. Scientists say that we have at least 12 years to fix what we've done to the Earth in the past couple hundred years, until pollution goes to the point of no return. Although we have created many wonderful things here on the planet, it is greatly outweighed by the things that we have done wrong. We've driven many animals to extinction in the past 100 years, and in the past 50 years, a lot of the animals that were once abundant in all areas of the planet are now critically endangered. For example, the giraffe just went on the list of endangerment silently without humans knowing until recently. The 10 most incredibly endangered animals on the earth right now are the tiger. Approximately 3,200 are still left in the wild. Polar bears, Pacific walruses, leatherback turtles, penguins, bluefin tuna, mountain gorillas, monarch butterflies, rhinoceros, and lastly the giant panda. These are just some of the animals that humans have driven to near extinction. You may have heard of the Tasmanian tiger, which went extinct back in 1936. Although it seems like a long time ago, the amount of animals that we have driven to extinction in that time span is too big. Humans need to stop trophy hunting and start protecting animals. Another thing that is endangering our planet is plastic and trash left on the sides of the roads, which eventually land in the ocean. Now you might be wondering, well, what can we do? We're just kids. Well, any piece of plastic or trash that you see on the side of the road you can pick up, and you might have just saved an animal or two in that process. I hope you guys think about our planet and what we can do to save it. Remember, something small can make a very big difference. Well, that's all for me, MMS. Think about this. Bye.
Hey MS, it's Cadence here with this week's FCL. This week's FCL lesson was about neuroplasticity. Google says that neuroplasticity is the ability of the brain to form and reorganize synaptic connections, especially in response to learning or experience or following injury. And I completely agree with this definition. But to put it into simpler terms, it's when your brain grows and rewires itself when it's learning. After going through some slides, watching a few videos, and working on the activity, you were supposed to be able to choose and practice a new habit using neuroplasticity in the brain. Remember a time when repeated practice allowed a hard task to become easier, and choose a task that is hard and make a plan to practice until it becomes easy. Were you able to do these things? That's all for me, MMS. Bye!